Okay, is Rochelle here? No? Okay, Alex, you're up. Woo! Dr. Alex.
Shout out to my peeps in the front row.
Represent.
Yes, represent. But, So, I'm with Alex, and Ian. I'm the second Alex. We usually too excited after the first one, but I'm there too. And sometimes it's hard to still believe I can perform with them, because it's magical. So I'd like to share a story that I wrote in 10th grade. Just you guys to help get to know me, because it represents a lot of what I felt at the time. What might seem silly, it's a lot more. Early one morning, a pretzel left its cozy home and walked down the path outside. It had done all of its chores and decided to get some exercise and simply enjoy being alive. As it walked down the path, the pretzel encountered a friendly waffle cone and greeted it. Coincidentally, the waffle cone had also finished its chores, and it was too quite pleased with life. So the two bread products continued down the path together, happily. The pretzel and the waffle cone approached an interesting empty house in the clearing of the woods. The house was big, and it didn't seem like it had been empty for too long. In a curious mood, the pretzel and the waffle cone entered the house. They were intrigued to find furniture still in the house and pictures hanging on the walls. This caused the bread products to wonder who had lived here and why they had left their house. One of the pictures showed a fresh pan of bread straight out of the oven. It was labeled Lofi, newborn. This must have been a baby picture. Next to it was a picture of the same loaf of bread carrying 2 books, waiting for a bus. This was labeled Lofi, first day of school. Next to that picture was another one of Lofi, graduating from college, wearing a graceful cap and gown. It looked quite proud. But there was no more pictures on the wall. This made the pretzel and waffle cone wonder, where's Lofi now? The two bread products noticed a set of footprints. They decided to follow the footprints and see where they went. The footprints went through the kitchen and out of the house, then through a garden where a lettuce and tomato were missing. And after that, they followed the footprints into the woods. They finally ended up in a gap in the woods where the footprints ended. The two bread products looked up. They saw a tomato and lettuce sandwich that was muttering to itself about some slice of cheese it misplaced. Turns out that it grew up and became a sandwich. So the pretzel and waffle cone greeted the sandwich and inquired about the house. The sandwich warmly informed them the house won't be empty for long, but the foods that lived there had left to go on vacation. In fact, the foods were the sandwich's parents, and the sandwich had been staying with his friend, a bottle of mustard, until they returned. Upon learning this, the pretzel and the waffle cone's curiosity was eased, and decided to relax and play with the sandwich. So they played pin the condiment on the sandwich, frozen dessert tag, and hide and go east. After many hours of merriment, the 3 new friends all went to the waffle cone's house to watch scary movies. They watched Resident Egg Salad, Picnic Room, Flashlight Destination 2, Ice Cream 3, 28 Dairies Later, Wrong Turnip, Jeepers Creepers, the French food, and Timmy the Tooth. They agreed these were the scariest movies they'd ever seen, especially Timmy the Tooth. The horror! So, when the 3 friends finished watching movies, the sandwich told the others it needed to go home, or as mustard friends would worry. So it went home. The waffle cone invited the pretzel to stay the night, and the pretzel accepted. So the waffle cone and the pretzel played games all night, or at least until 9 p.m., which is the pretzel's bedtime. In the morning, the pretzel said goodbye to the waffle cone. As it went home, the pretzel thought happy thoughts about the things it had done the day before. And when it arrived at its house, it felt happy to be home. So the moral of the story, don't do drugs. So, I don't do drugs, and I don't drink, and that confuses people. Actually, I have a little thing where I feel like if I do anything to myself, I won't quite be as hardcore of a drummer, which is very important to me. In fact, I made friends with the people that live right below me by getting a noise complaint describing a 12-person pogo stick race, which was the bass pedal of my drum set, because I'm pretty hardcore. So, I wish it was more fun, though, to be, like, you know, sober all the time. Like, why don't people brag about it? You know, it's pretty fun. You could be like, dude, I was so sober last night. I remember everything I did. Oh, you know what? I remember things that didn't happen. I remember what happened to you last night. I woke up this morning feeling so alert and great, I jumped out of bed and hit my head on the ceiling. But it was still good. I can remember the names of every person I've had sex with, because I can count to 0. So about my shirt, I like to buy shirts that are too big for me, that are some way visually offensive, but no one can tell why. And people sort of know me for that now, a little bit. And apparently 3 friends of mine, one of them sitting here somewhere, there. She cut her hair, I don't recognize her. And they went to Old Navy, and someone said, "Can I help you?" And they're trying to find where I get these shirts. So they said, "We're looking for something about 3 extra large with stripes, plaid, bright colors, whatever you can find." And he looked pretty confused. So they said they have a friend that gets shirts like that, and not Old Navy. But another person told me the same story, except the way she phrased it bothered me. She said, "So we were all trying to find where to get these shirts of yours. So we went to Old Navy, and someone said, 'Can I help you?' And I said, 'Yeah, we're looking for a really, really ugly shirt.'" And I don't know how I'm supposed to react to that. But I think she meant well. Well, just because, I look really good, so I was walled up for Halloween. Did anyone find me? I thought about, just standing on the quad. You know they got, webcams around campus? So you can look onto the quad over the internet. I wanted my mom to go on that and try and find me. She had stuff to do at work, and it was all fine and stuff. So classic rock. I usually classify it by the way the drummer plays and his kind of technique, because I play drums. And Def Leppard is one of those bands where the drummer might as well be missing an arm. And then I found out that he is. Which makes him a lot better. So late at night, when I wrap myself in my sheets and go to sleep, I like to pretend I'm a ninja. Rig strike! That's enough. Bye.
Give it up for Alex. I think this was his first time doing stand-up, at least in good way, so good job. Our next performer is one of my beloved residents. His name is Matthew Gula.
That's my RA. She's pretty cool. I've already had a little bit to drink, so if I slur my words a little bit, don't mind.